away. "I have bad news," the principal says unnecessarily. I can smell the bad news all over him. Now we all look at him. Everyone is quiet. His eyes are slightly red. I wonder if he's going to all the classes or just us seniors. Surely we would be first. Zach is a senior. I can hear the minute hand of the clock over the whiteboard. It doesn't tick, it clicks. Click, 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 click. No ticks, no talks. There is a fly in the room. The fan slices through the air. A murky sliver of sunlight cuts across the front of the classroom right where the principal is standing. It makes visible the dust in the air, the lines around his eyes, across his forehead, at the corners of his mouth. Sarah Washington shifts in her chair and its legs squeak painfully loud across the wooden floor. I turn, stare at her. Everyone else does too. She looks away. Zachary Rubin is no longer missing. His body has been found. Principal Paul's lips move into something between a grimace and a snarl. A sound moves around the classroom. It takes me a moment to realize that half the girls are crying. A few of the boys, too. Sarah Washington is rocking back and forth, her eyes enormous. Mine are dry. I take off the mask. Before. The first 2 days of my freshman year, I was a boy. It started in the first class of my first day of high school, English. The teacher, Indira Gupta, reprimanded me for not paying attention. She called me Mr. Wilkins. No one calls anyone Mr. or Ms. or anything like that at our school. Gupta was pissed. I stopped staring out the window, turned to look at her, wondering if there was another Wilkins in the room. "Yes, you, Mr. Micah Wilkins. When I'm talking, I expect your full and undivided attention. To me, not to the traffic outside." No one giggled or said, "She's a girl." I'd been mistaken for a boy before. Not often, but enough that I wasn't completely surprised. I have nappy hair. I wear it natural and short, cut close to my scalp. That way I don't have to bother with relaxing or straightening or combing it out. My chest is flat and my hips narrow. I don't wear makeup or jewelry. None of them, neither students nor teachers, had ever seen me before. "Is that clear?" Gupta said, still glaring at me. I nodded and mumbled in as low a voice as I could, "Yes, ma'am." They were the first words I spoke at my new school. This time I wanted to keep a low profile, be invisible, not be the one everyone pointed at when I walked along the corridor. "See that one? That's Micah. She's a liar. No, seriously, she lies about everything." I'd never lied about everything. Just about my parents. Somali pirates, professional gamblers, drug dealers, spies. Where I was from. Liechtenstein, Aruba, Australia, Zimbabwe. What I'd done. Grifted, won bravery medals, been kidnapped. Stuff like that. I'd never lied about what I was before. Why not be a boy? A quiet, sullen boy is hardly weird at all. A boy who runs, doesn't shop, isn't interested in clothes or shows on TV. A boy like that is normal. What could be more invisible than a normal boy? I would be a better boy than I'd ever been a girl. At lunch, I sat at the same table as 3 boys I'd seen in class. Tayshawn Williams, Will Daniels, and Zachary Rubin. I'd love to say that one look at Zach and I knew, but that would be a lie, and I'm not doing that anymore, remember? He was just another guy, an olive-skinned white boy looking pale and weedy compared to Tayshawn, whose skin is darker than my dad's. They nodded. I nodded. They already knew each other. Their conversation was littered with names they all knew, places, teams. I ate my meatballs and tomato sauce and decided that after school, I'd run all the way to Central Park. I'd keep my sweatshirt on. It was baggy. "You play ball?" Tayshawn asked me. I nodded because it was safer than asking which